Hello everyone and welcome to a short video on space pirates and zombies. This is a space shooter arcadey game that released yesterday on Steam and it's incredible fun. Like, I've been playing it a lot and I thought I'd quickly show you, like, if you haven't heard of it, you should probably get it. It's been in beta for a while, but yeah, as I said, it released officially yesterday, but it was buyable before that. And I did play a bit in beta, but of course now that the full product's here, I'd really like to do a video on here. So let's get right into it, and I'm first going to show you how much you can do with your ships. Like, there's all these holes, and as you see, I didn't unlock that many of them, probably like half. And you can customize the crap out of these things, not necessarily the way they look, but the things like weapons and boosters and shields, that's all customizable. And of course, there's also a talent tree which you sort of require. You sort of have to level that up to be able to use some of these weapons. They all have requirements. Another thing here is this, which is actually new in the official release, sort of like a captain of your fleet, which gives you minor bonuses. In this case, this one gives a missile reload speed extra, like 6% extra speed. And you can unlock 3 of those, but I've only gotten 1 so far. I'm gonna show you the map real quick, because as you can see, this is just one little map, and you're like, ah, that's really tiny. Why is it so tiny? That's not gonna last long, is it? But you haven't seen this. And as you can see, I only touched like a really tiny part of this, and this is a tiny universe. You can get way bigger ones. This is 150 planets, and you can go up to 300, so that's double this size. And one of the most important things I should probably show you is battle. Would be nice to have some battle in the video, wouldn't it? So we're gonna start with that right now. There's a few icons here on these planets. This is basically like some sort of mini quest I can do, side quest for some money and experience and reputation with the civilians. There's 2 factions in the game, civilians and UTA. There will be a 3rd faction later in the game, the zombies, but that's not of a concern right now. I'll explain what those are later. This is actually a conflict between the UTA and the civilians, so I'm gonna go right in there and destroy both of the factions, because if you destroy a ship that you don't own yet, the ship drops what's called a black box. This is basically information on how to build the ship. If you have the right amount of black boxes, like the bigger the ship is, the more black boxes you'll need. You'll be able to reverse engineer the ship and own it yourself. You can see my money here at the top right. You can also see goons, which is crew. These little pods here, right there, those are actually crew / goons. And crew sort of repairs your ship faster and things like that. What's also cool, if one of my ships were to die, I could actually press any number key from 1 to 3, because I have 3 ships right now, and switch to another ship. I'll do that right now. As you can see, I've got this tiny ship now. I've outfitted these ships with a scanner. You have a little laser. Oh, 2 lasers. Okay, derp. And I believe they have a tiny missile as well in the back. Yes. These are basically my little scout ships, I suppose. But they do quite some damage as well. Now, I was mentioning earlier that there are zombies in the game. Now, these zombies are, I believe they use ships you can't actually get. I haven't gotten too far in the game yet, so I can't say that for certain. But what they do is they have a crew of their own, and that crew consists of, obviously, zombies. And if your shields are down, these zombies can actually get onto your ship and start killing your crew. Now, you can level up your crew, make them stronger, and certain ships get a bigger sized crew, and so bigger ships will obviously last longer, have more shield, have more armor, and all that sort of stuff. Now, if those zombies get through, they will take over your ship, and what happens is their ship will be under zombie control. So if you were using a really strong ship and it was taken over by zombies, you'd effectively be killing yourself. So fighting against zombies, if you're in a losing battle, can be incredibly hard. Now let's try and finish this battle. Oh yeah, what you should also know is that there's not just lasers and missiles, there's even like bombs that you can control yourself. You can actually steer them once you shoot. The AI takes over your ship. then yeah, you can just steer the bomb to wherever you like, which is really cool. There's also sort of like bullets, I suppose, sort of lasery bullets. They shoot pretty slow and they're less accurate, but they're usually more powerful. And I've also seen things like freaking Gatling guns, which tear through armor like there's no tomorrow. So there's definitely no lack of variety in this game. It's 14 euros, I believe, or 13 euros it was for me on Steam. I don't know if it converts to dollars, like if you'll get it cheaper or anything, but you probably will. If not on Steam, you could try it on any of the other websites that the game is sold on, because it is really worth playing. The battle seems about to be over, so I'm gonna go see if I can kill a faction, really. Because these factions have like stations of their own on every planet. And if you kill them, you can basically get the patterns they sell and stuff. And these usually end up, you know, being weapons or something. Although this station is gonna kick my ass, I can see now that it's way too powerful for me. My allies are probably gonna die. But it actually allows me to show you what happens when you die. So I'm just gonna keep fighting here. Don't have to save this video, like what I'm doing right now. I got my ass kicked. Okay, so you can see the ships repairing at the left. And as soon as one of them repairs, I can just switch to that ship and play that. Now, I'm not going to be able to kill the docks, but I'm going to plant my face in their weapons for a bit longer. See if I can take them down. Who the hell knows. I'll show you, after this battle, I'll show you the leveling system, the talents, and all that sort of fun stuff. Oh, God, there we go. Okay, so what you can do if you're losing a battle, you can mass retreat. And basically, if your ship carries any money, res, as it's called in this game, it will be returned to your base, so that money will be safe. Also, every time you get destroyed, the ships will repair, as long as you have enough money to repair them. Alternatively, you can always go into your hangar and change to this little really crappy mining ship, which is free, so you can pretty much spawn as many as you want, but you won't win any battles with them. You'll just be face planting all over the face, so that's not really an option. Okay, so what more can I show you? The research. So every time you level, you get a few upgrade points. As you can see, I'm level 17 right now. There's loads of things you can spend your points on. And pretty much everything you see here describes itself. There's a turret, which means it's a laser. Like, you can put a laser on a turret and it will automatically aim at the enemy you have targeted. And a turret can rotate independently of your ship, so you don't have to aim your ship towards the enemy to shoot them, which is really nifty. There's obvious stuff like engines, which makes you faster, turn faster, armor, which makes you die a little less faster, but it also makes you slower, so there is a trade-off. Then there's the crew, which I've told you about before. It fights off zombies, repairs your ship, and things like that. Mines, drones, there's all sorts of crap. I'm having a difficult time choosing what I actually want to pick, but you can respec, so you know, you're never gonna be stuck with a crappy ship or crappy spec, if you will. There is an achievement, however, to actually never respec during the game, so that is something you'll want to go for as well. Now I'm gonna go into another one of these battles that I'll probably win easily, because there's something I forgot to show you, which is if I press F2, there is a tactics menu, which is basically like a tiny RTS, if you will, and I can send my ships anywhere I like. I can make this one attack this dude, this one attack this dude, and I could just go around mining things myself, or whatever you like. I can also make them assist me, which means they'll follow me all the time, or I can just make them fire at will, so they'll fly around everywhere, killing everything. But that depends on if I put them on aggressive mode, defensive mode, or passive mode, in which case they won't attack anything at all. So there's lots to do here. I can also easily select all ships without dragging, which is nifty. And I can sell ships, which I still don't get why anyone would do that, but I assume that's for if you're about to die and you can get your money back or something, maybe? Repairing ships, sometimes your ships become obsolete because you've leveled and stuff, and you can bring them back to the station and they'll come back with upgraded equipment or something. And there's advanced tactics, which, for example, is self-destruct. In case you're about to die, you can... Oh yeah, it's mostly useful against zombies. Like if they're about to take your ship over, you can self-destruct it before that happens, and the zombies won't get an extra ship. You can also drop everything your ship is holding, like money and stuff like that, and drop your armor plates, which makes your ship faster in case you want to escape from something. And there's loads of little things going on here, which I haven't really looked into too much. But if you are interested in this game after this video, definitely go buy it. You can get it on Steam. I believe it's on Impulse, Gamersgate. You can get it at lots of places. I'll put the link to the website and the Steam link below in the description. And I hope you enjoyed this video and possibly the game if you're going to buy it. Bye bye.